constant viewers, hope you're well. We haven't really filmed anything and don't really have a video for you this week. We have been back in the UK now for about 2.5 weeks. It's nearly 3 weeks. Sort of put the camera down for a bit, spending some time with friends and family. We're actually on a campsite in Callander at the moment in central Scotland, which is actually Donna's place of birth and where she was born and bred. So yeah, we're taking our time, just enjoying the time we have back in the UK, and we're going to basically get stuff done. Spent some time in my dad's flat in Glasgow where we gutted the camper, got new tyres fitted, all the sort of boring stuff. We've applied for our visas for the States, which is going to take us over to Canada next year. Our interview with the American Embassy is on the sort of 17th of July, and we can't really go back into the European Union now until the 15th of May. But hopefully we plan to go and see a little bit of Norway before that. So up until the 15th of May we're going to be kicking about the UK and Ireland, hopefully. Maybe just go do the Scottish Islands, maybe go to Cornwall, we're not quite sure. We've had a lovely weekend here in Callander with our friends who have just bought a camper van and getting into the sort of motorhoming life. Yeah, it's been really good. So not really a lot to bring you this week. I'll put some drone footage up, a wee bit of music of our trip over the last year. It's early March, so this is bang up to date. You'll be watching this video tonight. I'm just going to put it together and put a bit of drone footage for you of all the places we've seen and been over the last year, because it sort of marks 1 year of travelling. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's going to be a short one, but we'll take it from there. And here's a little recap of our first year, We Drive the World. Next year, and later on in the year hopefully, we'll be shipping to Canada to head to Alaska. That'll be interesting. So as you know, we started off in Scotland, and basically that was the real start of our adventure. And some of the sites we saw were fantastic. We're looking to revisit it as well. Places like the Old Man of Storr and Skye. Hell of a climb up there. And we quickly moved on to France, probably too quickly, but we were desperate to get to the sunshine. And this was a wonderful place, Le Mont Saint-Michel. Really, really worth a visit if you're ever in the area. We found some wonderful park-ups, incredibly easy to camp in France. The airs and the facilities that are all over the country are just absolutely superb. We had a small breakdown with the control panel and had to head to Wertheim in Germany and spent a couple of days there while everything was fixed, and then down through to Italy, to the Stelvio Pass, which was a fantastic drive. Really enjoyed this one. Yeah, so after the Stelvio Pass we headed south down into Italy and had this great little park up for 3 days. It was absolutely fantastic. 35 degrees in a river to swim in. Can't really complain, can you? Well, you could, but nobody would listen anyway. After that, off to San Marino in San Gimignano in Tuscany. And Italy was fantastic. The food, the wine, the people, everything about the place was just a special place. And I could see us settling there from the coast of Sorrento really down to all over the place, the Amalfi Coast. It's a stunning country, and as I say, fantastic people. And I even flew the drone at night. So Sorrento by night time. We left through the north of Italy into Slovenia, and Slovenia was a real surprise. It was run by the Austrians for a good 600 years, so a very Austrian feel about it. And obviously we visited Lake Bled and other places. Ljubljana, the capital city, absolutely fantastic. And then on to Bosnia with the Krivici Falls here. Another fantastic place to go, down through Serbia. And we camped at this little lake for a few days as well. Absolutely stunning sunrise. Can't really complain, can you? So yeah, really, really good. Serbia, another real surprise actually, and you don't believe what you hear on the media, but these countries, they're fantastic. Yeah, on to Romania after Serbia and Bran Castle here. Some of the driving in Romania is absolutely fantastic. The Transalpina Way here and the Transfer Garrison. Superb roads, the Bustling Monument as well, in Bulgaria. Worth seeing, an ex-Soviet sort of party members' headquarters, and they're talking about refurbishing it to basically make it a conference centre, and it would be fantastic. After Bulgaria, we crossed the largest suspension bridge in the world, which is at Çanakkale, near Troy in Turkey, and that was us into Turkey. And Turkey was outstanding. You'll have seen the videos before, but we moved over to Cappadocia after visiting Troy and places like that. And the hot air balloons are a real revelation. Every morning you get up an hour before sunrise and you see these things, and there's 250 of them, up to 250 of them in the air every day, and they're a sight to behold. So put Cappadocia on your bucket list. It's certainly one to visit. So from Cappadocia we headed down to do the Turquoise Coast. This is Bodrum Castle. Another outstanding little town. Very European in its feel, in a way. Lots of prices in euros, and very commercial holiday resort obviously, but certainly worth a visit. And not too far away, the bay at Uludenez, and from there we headed right along the Turkish coast as far as we could, up to Antalya and Alanya. And you know, the people, the time we had, and just everybody we met was absolutely fantastic. For instance, we went to a launderette to get our laundry done, and we ended up having breakfast with 6 people we'd never met before on Google Translate. And from Turkey, you'll have seen this recently if you're a constant viewer. We headed through to the south of Spain by ferry. A couple of ferries straight across from Greece to Italy to Barcelona, and headed down to Majorca and right down the south coast of Spain. And that sort of takes us up to where we are just now. This was a little time lapse that I did with the drone, and it's like we just put it above the clouds. It was a cloud inversion, and yeah, really, really, really good. Beautiful place. Spain was fantastic. So that's about it. We're back in the UK, and we'll hopefully see you. I'm going to start filming this week, and you can follow our adventures in the UK and see where we end up before we head off to Norway. Thanks for watching.